Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on the test account and we're going to be checking out the brand new two-dimensional heroes that are coming, guys. Super stoked to see them. Now they're not up on the test server as of yet, but I believe over on Facebook, over on a couple different places, Lilith has released all of the information. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. All right, guys, so here we have the first one. This is the spiritual arts user, Emilia. It looks absolutely amazing, guys. Now you can see she has this little kitty cat up there. Very almost kind of like celestial being is the vibe that I really get from this crossover. But she looks stunning, guys. I love the build on her. Now we're going to look at all of her skills and abilities and see exactly what she is about and what she can do in AFK Arena. All right, guys, and here we are, and as you can see right there, she is a caster, so she is intelligent. She is going to be a mage, which we were hoping that it would be support for the dimensionals, but we are getting another mage. So the essence of the spiritual arts user, Emilia cannot gain energy by attacking or getting attacked. Pretty interesting right off the bat. She starts the battle with full energy and can use her ultimate to summon Puck to assist her. I think that is the name of the little cat right there, I'm assuming. While Puck is present, Emilia slowly loses energy. When her energy is depleted, Puck goes to sleep. While Puck is summoned, he will continuously fire ice crystals at the area of the most enemies. So again, grouping up enemies right here is going to be super important. Damaging magic damage to all targets and inflicting the frost effect on them for a brief period, which I'm sure the frost effect is probably a crowd control aspect. Each time a target with the frost effect takes damage, they will take extra magic damage. Each enemy can only trigger this effect once every few seconds. While Puck is asleep, Emilia recovers energy each time an allied hero uses their ultimate. She will stop recovering energy after using her ultimate to summon Puck again. So again, overall, it seems like on a energy team, I can see like the original version of Aziz. I can see Rowan, anyone who is going to give her energy informations. Seems like it's going to be really broken to try to keep Puck up as much as possible to do that damage. So not only does it have some AoE damage aspect, but it also deals the frost effect, which I'm sure is probably a crowd control aspect, which is very awesome. Looking at Ice Flower, she calls upon the mana in the air to freeze all enemies. Again, crowd control. The lower the current health of the enemy, the longer they will be frozen for, which is very cool. If an enemy is immune to control effect or already frozen, they will instead take a significant magic damage. Now remember, some of the amplifications with Puck, they deal more damage, which again, she is going to kind of buff herself. Lesser Spirit's Blessing. Emilia creates a blessed zone that lasts for a certain duration. Allied heroes in the zone recover a certain amount of health and energy. Now she has an energy regeneration aspect to the hero. The great magic spirit. So we have the lesser and then we have the great. If Emilia dies, Puck goes on to a rampage, freezing all characters on both sides, dealing magical damage with additional magic damage based on the health already lost. Allied side will receive damage after a delay. If Emilia is the only surviving hero, she will be immune to fatal damage and become invincible for a brief period of time. This effect will be triggered immediately. So if she's the last one, guys, similar to what we see with like Ty Lee, she is going to go invincible for a brief period of time. Emilia is immune to any damage inflicted by Puck while he is on the rampage. Also, she is immune to his damage, even though everyone else gets hit by it. Then, of course, the signature item, while frozen enemies have their defense rating reduced while losing energy. So a defense reduction and an energy reduction in there. When an allied hero deals damage to a frozen enemy, the ally covers energy. And remember, guys, the faster that your team does ult, it is going to give her energy back. That is how she gets her energy back, is the ultimate ability. So if she's freezing enemies, your heroes are attacking those enemies, she is going to get energy back. So very cool cycle in there. Familiar Bond, Emilia's energy consumption per second while Puck is summoned is reduced, which I love. While Puck is asleep, Emilia gains energy whenever a hero from either side uses ultimates, which is going to be huge, guys. Loving her skills and abilities. Seems like she's going to have a lot of viability. Let's go check out the other hero. All right, guys, now here is the second one, Rem, the Dream Maiden. And I love it. Almost has like that Rosaline feel, but as you can see right down here, guys, there is a massive weapon. Now, when I had first seen her, my initial thought, my initial trigger was her being a warrior which I believe, if I read it correctly, she is going to be the warrior class with this weapon that she is possessing. Let's look at those skills and abilities. All right, and there we got it. She is strength, she is warrior, which is very cool to see. Demon form, Rem enters her demon form for a duration and swings her Morningstar several times, damaging nearby enemies multiple times in demon form. Rem deals extra damage and drains a certain amount of energy from all enemy heroes every second. If Rem uses her ultimate while already in demon form, the effect of the current Morningstar swing will be enhanced, increasing their damage and knocking them targets airborne. That reminds me of Brutus, guys, with the airborne, how he pulls everyone together, knocks them airborne, doing a lot of damage. That is a very, very cool aspect for crowd control if she is already in demon form. The Morningstar swing, Rem uses her Morningstar to smash the enemy who's dealt the highest total damage, dealing them, knocking them back, reducing their energy. If the enemy is knocked to the edge of the screen, they take additional damage and are stunned, similar to when they get to the back of the screen with Kren, taking damage, and they are stunned at the back, which means, again, invade teams seems like it's going to be really strong here, even possibly running her with Brutus, Honesta, a couple of those heroes. Healing mana, Rem uses healing mana to instantly heal the ally with the lowest health and grant them a shield. The healing mana's effect linger for a time, increasing the healing the allied hero receives and healing them every second. So now our warrior has a shielding, healing over time aspect, which is really, really cool. Demon Tribe, the total health lost by all allied heroes permanently increases Rem's attack rating. For every allied hero that perishes, she receives a permanent damage reduction. That's going to be very cool as well. So that deals with issues that we could possibly see with her survivability in AFK Arena. The Demon Survivor, damage dealt by Rem with her Morningstar is increased, and the increased portion of the damage ignores shields. So now it's going to go right through the shields, guys. That is awesome. PvP, that is going to be huge. Different game modes, that is going to be huge, being able to just literally break right through the shields there. And the Almighty Maid, when an allied hero takes fatal damage, they will immediately receive the effects of the healing mana skill, recovering massive energy and becoming immune to damage for a duration. When an allied hero dies, they will become immune with her. That's pretty broken, and get a ton of energy, and get the mana healing mana skill, which is going to be very cool. This effect can only be triggered once each ally, once per battle, which is understandable. So if somebody does take big burst damage, this is going to absolutely counter that damage, which is awesome from a warrior. So not only does she do kind of some crowd control in there, she also does a significant amount of damage, I'm assuming, but she has the healing mana, and she also has the immunity to fatal damage, kind of like what we see with Alna. And she can go through shields, guys. This is going to be awesome. This is going to be such a very, very cool collaboration between these two. I am super excited, and I cannot wait to see them out and get them, build them. Save your resources now, guys. It's really going to be imperative if you want to pick up both of these. We know when we've done double dimensionals in the past, it's very dependent. You have to kind of save everything, making sure you earmark X amount of resources for both of these heroes. I don't want you to miss out on one, especially if you are free to play, because as we can see right now, it does take a considerable amount of time before we are seeing these heroes within the garrison, meaning that you can borrow them from other players for resources. So should you pick them up? Absolutely, guys. It is a free hero that you can utilize through a bunch of different game modes. And if they and when they come out with the Dimensional Tower, you'll also have the ability to use these heroes. All right, guys, so that'll do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.